As you might already know, I did Michael Jackson for Halloween, and a lot of people wanted to know where the heck is your hair? How did you fit it underneath that wig? And where did you get the wig? But little do people know is if I can't find it, I'm gonna make it. So I found this bob wig on Amazon. It was human hair, curly hair. It's actually really nice. It wasn't stiff. Look, stiff wear. I could not for the life of me find a wig that looked like Michael Jackson's hair that wasn't a costume wig and just did not look good. So then I was like, human hair bob wig, it is, and I will cut it up. Have I ever cut a mullet in my life? Absolutely not. But am I going to today? Yup, I sure am. I tried to look up how to cut a mullet online and I wasn't finding much. I guess not that many people have mullets, but like a lot of people do have mullets. But I don't know, not that many tutorials. But I did see the wolf cut and I have seen that already for a while. So I was like, let me go ahead and try that. And right here, I was second guessing my decisions. I was like, did I just ruin it? Because if I ruined it, this is the only wig I have and we're gonna have to deal with it. But I took it out and I was like, okay, I guess that gave me layers, but I needed more. So I just grabbed the front and chopped the front sides off because we all know mullets are business in the front, party in the back. So I basically cut off everything in the front. After I did that, I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. It's getting its shape. And then the back was all just like one length. So I knew I needed to add some layers up top. So I just grabbed it. I know how to cut some layers in hair, okay? Am I doing it right? Probably not, but it works. I used to do it in my hair all the time when I was younger. So that's just what I did here. I held my hair up and then cut it down at an angle. And I mean, it was working. And then I know I needed a little bit of a layer right here because it was just kind of a blunt, straight cut. And I didn't like that. But you see, the shape is coming. This was the before and this is the after. It's getting there. And then I did the exact same thing to the other side, added some more layers to the top. And then it was time for me to wet it. So I got my little spray bottle because, the curls were a little messed up from me moving them all around. So I wet the whole wig and I got some hair product. And this wig was really nice. Like I didn't have to use that much product. I kind of just shook and scrunched the product through. I never actually brushed the wig, but look, it looked good. I'm liking the way it looks. And right here, I was like, ooh, I'm looking like Michael Jackson. And this was the final result the next day. I had put product, gel, and hairspray to keep the wet looking. And yeah, that's how I got my Michael Jackson wig.